and welcome to this week's Sunday Catchup podcast. How are you? And how has your week been? I really hope it's been a good one. It's Christmas and it's Christmas chaos. How are you doing in it all? Are you feeling the energies right now? They are pretty intense, aren't they? And so much is going on. And honestly, the invitation, isn't it? And I think I spoke about this last week, is just to come back within and breathe. And to go with the flow as well, because this week we've made like lots of plans, but then something's come in to disrupt those plans, and just had to kind of go, okay, life doesn't want me to do that, it wants me to do this instead, and everything is happening for me. And so it's been like that this week. So as you can probably hear in my voice, I came down with a horrible bug thing. Luckily I haven't felt ill. It's just been, in my throat. I've got a blocked nose, just a cold, and it's just horrible. And of course that has meant that I haven't been able to see Arlo as much as I would like to. And so I've been banned from seeing him, quite rightly so. I've banned myself. It kind of happened, I think, on Friday. Woke up just not great with a cold. I had seen Amelia and Arlo on the Thursday, so I said to her, I'm just not quite feeling right, so just don't come close, just in case. I was feeling grumpy, and I think I was just coming down with something. So anyway, I'm really glad that I didn't get close to them, even though we had a lovely day, a lovely morning, couple of hours. Amelia came into town, so we had a couple of hours shopping, and we had some lunch together and everything. But where are we? No, they're absolutely fine. Will I Can is absolutely fine. So fingers crossed, because obviously we don't want anyone to get ill now because of Christmas. It's just so debilitating. It really is. But it hasn't stopped us doing too much apart from seeing the baby and seeing Amelia and helping her. But let's back up to Monday. So, flavour of this week, because it's going to be another short podcast, because to be honest with you, it's just been doing the same thing day in, day out. But there has been some nice treats in the middle as well. And obviously there's been some learning within it all as well. So, to give you a flavour of my week, I've worked every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but not yesterday. And I will tell you, oh yes I will tell you what we did Sunday. Oh, watch out, he's behind you. Can you guess what we did? So I'll tell you that in a minute. But on Monday, so the theme of the week is my alarm's been going off at 6:20 in the morning. I've been getting up and going to work, and then getting home at about 6:30, 7 o'clock every evening. And that's been like the flavour of the week. Monday, went out with Scott and Nicola. We met up with them and we went to a curry and had a Christmas curry, and it was really nice to catch up with them. It always is just such a nice evening, and we had a great time. It was really fun, and really, it's just so nice. It really is. And I know I talk about this most podcasts, how important spending time with people that uplift us, and it's just really nice. And we all of us walk away feeling a little bit brighter when we meet up, and that's really nice to have that. So we had this curry, but we did this really nice thing. It was very spontaneous, not planned, but just before we left, we went round and we shared what we wish for each other for 2026. And so we went round the table and each of us took turns to say what we wished for each other, and it was just really nice. It was so nice, and love doing that kind of thing, and it was just a nice way to end the evening and to start the Christmas festivities. So yeah, it was lovely to see them. Tuesday just worked, and then in the evening got home, probably watched a Christmas film, I can't remember now, and then went to bed. So I've been going to bed really early. On Wednesday, we went round to Harriet's in the evening and we played Scrabble. Harriet's loving Scrabble, and so we went round and played Scrabble. We had a Chinese takeaway, which was really nice, and none of us needed to cook, especially as we're working late evenings now. And it's so nice being so busy and having people come into the shop and buy their gifts for their loved ones and wrapping them up and putting them under the Christmas tree. It gives us such a warm, fuzzy feeling. I just love it. And then on Thursday was working again, and then Amelia and Baby, as I said earlier, came round for some shopping. And then on Friday, again, just working. And I felt on Friday, since Amelia has gone on maternity leave, and since probably since about September, I finally felt like I was on top of things. It's taken all this time, and yeah, I just felt like, even though I had a cold, I just felt, my intro was clear, my admin was filed. I was like, right, I've done all the ordering I can for Quest now for Christmas. It's like, okay, I'm good. I've had to drop a couple of balls with some social media stuff, but that's okay. It's just a question of priorities, isn't it? And obviously Quest and Christmas and family are the most important. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. But Will decided that we needed a dishwasher, and so he ordered a dishwasher, and our mate was going to come round and plumb it. And he said he'd be in last week. Did he show up? No, he didn't. So Will decided to do plumbing. Now, I don't know if you know, you will know this because I talk about him all the time, but he can turn his hand at anything. And plumbing is not his forte, and I shall tell you why. He doesn't like plumbing. He's an electrician, and he's really good with electric. But one day he decided to tackle a leak in our toilet upstairs, in our bathroom upstairs. And we went out, the girls and I went out, came back to even more flooding in the hall. It hadn't gone well. Will I Can definitely did, Will I could not. I think he did eventually, but yeah, him and plumbing just don't go well together. So he never really likes to touch plumbing. That was a good few years ago. And so anyway, going back to the story, we got this dishwasher. Our mate was going to come round. He didn't come round, and we want this dishwasher ready for Christmas. So Will decided on Friday he was going to plumb the dishwasher, and he was going to redo the plumbing under our sink because we keep getting leaks under there. So, of course, he had a stressful day on Friday because I'm not sure it went as well as he hoped. I wasn't there, I was at work, I have to say. I'm glad about that. Don't tell him that though he knows because he's listening to this. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Will I Can did Will I Can. He did brilliantly. It took him, I think, 4 hours to prep. To fix the plumbing under the sink, and it took him 45 minutes to plumb in the dishwasher, and he did it. Yay! So we have a dishwasher for Christmas now. He's really pleased with himself, and so he should be. He doesn't like plumbing. He doesn't want to do plumbing again, but he did it. I'm so proud of him, so pleased, and it's such a good, feels so good that he did it. And we saved ourselves a couple of £100 as well for it to be done. So that's good news all around. 3 cheers for Will I Can. Honestly, he's had such a great year. And we are just, I give thanks, and I'm so grateful that we're just living our best life because Will I Can has created this and made this happen. And yeah, just a moment. It's nice to think about all the people that we're grateful for, isn't it, in our lives? So enough of that. Saturday, worked all day. It was a really busy day, one of the busiest days of the year. And then yesterday, had a day off. And yes, we did. We went to pantomime. Oh, it's so fun. I tell you what, British humour is fantastic. And I think, are we the only country that does a pantomime? I just love it. It was at Wimbledon Theatre, and Diversity, the dance group, took part. Well, they were the main thing on it, and wow, they were such good moves. And it was really fun, and it was very innuendo, I have to say. There was lots of rudeness, but it was a real good belly laugh and good shouting. I just love like that whole shouting, and I shout out and laugh out loud, and it's like everyone just like releases all the, all the pent up stuff that goes on, and it was just great. I just love it, and I always try and shout out when other people don't shout out. And I managed to do it once yesterday, and it was just really funny. Got a few laughs, but my voice is not as loud as it normally is, because every time I shouted, I coughed as well. So that wasn't necessarily great. But anyway, it was just really good fun. And we went with Matt and Hattie's parents, and Claire had organised it all, and it was her birthday, and it was just a lovely day. Honestly, it was just one of those really good, wholesome days. And then we went to this Turkish place in Cheam, and we all sat down, and yeah, it was lovely. It was so nice. It was really nice. It was such good fun. It was really good fun. And I did this little speech because I was really feeling like the love. And with Harriet and Matt getting married next year, it was Claire's birthday. Traditionally, as a family, we always do speeches whenever we go out, and it's a family time. So I did the speech, and I didn't realise, because I was really focused on my speech, but Will told me later that there was only another long table of people, and then the waiters, but everyone just stopped and looked and listened to my speech. But it was I didn't realise that, because I was so into it. But I really just felt the love, and I really just felt this kind of like joining of this family, and just wanted to wish Claire a happy birthday, and just acknowledge the day and the love that I felt. So it was just really nice. And then the funny thing was, I got up to go to the toilet, and someone was in the loo, and this lady came out, and she was from the other table. This was later on in the evening. And she said, "Oh, I just want you to know that was such a lovely speech. They were telling me I was being nosy because I was listening, but I wasn't, because your words were so nice." And la 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 la. And I was like, "Oh," and we hugged it out. And she was from Greece, and she just related to the words. And then I explained about Harriet and Matt getting married in Greece, and so we had this lovely love-in, which was really nice. And she owns a chip shop in Wimbledon, so it was really fun. But it was sad as well, because they meet on this day for her dad's memorial, that he died 23 years ago. And she was saying how like the birthdays and the anniversaries get forgotten, but this day is a special day, and they always get together as a family for his memorial. And I thought that was really sweet. But then she went and told me that her husband had also died, and it was just like, oh, it's just so sad. And of course then it reminded me of my dad, and just like, we just want to wrap everyone up and just love them so much, because we just don't know when that time will come for any of us. So yeah, it just made me want to love everyone even more. And then I went to the loo, and we kind of said our goodbyes and everything, and then she was waiting for me afterwards, and she said, "Oh, I just want to say," I can't even remember what that was now, but that was really funny as well, that she was just like hanging for me, and we'd like finished, but it was really sweet. And then I went over and spoke to them on their table, and it was just one of those lovely moments, and it was just really great. So yeah, that was fun. So it's just really nice to have family time this week. It's just been a really nice but intense week. I haven't seen any clients. Been busy working behind the scenes on my 21 days, which is really fun, and is set up now. And it's just 21 days of spiritual awareness, and to help to align us for 2026 and get ready for 2026 and get ready for our year ahead. It's just a little course, and I think I spoke about it last week, and it's just a really nice thing to do. So yeah, I've been editing that, and it's really nice to see people are signing up for that, and I know it will really help them in their lives. So that's been really great. And that's my week, really. I've got not a lot more, much more to say, other than, yeah, we just have to, the conversations I've been having with people, apart from what gift to buy their loved one, is we just need to stay grounded, centered, and breathe. And I know Amelia's meditating just to help her, and I think meditation is just really needed right now. And I think if we can not join in that phonetic energy and we could just come back within, that's just going to really help us deal with whatever comes up for us, because the challenges are coming up, and the more we can connect within, the more we'll grow from these challenges. So that's it. So let's just do a meditation. Thank you for listening. And I just want to wish you, this week is a very special week, Christmas, and, I think I had this elderly lady come in the shop, and I know Harriet's had a few, and I know there's people on their own this Christmas, and the lady that I spoke to this year lost her husband, and she said, I'm going to be on my own. She said, but I'm going to have a lie-in, and she said, I'm going to watch something on, what she said she doesn't have a TV, but she's got a DVD player, because her husband didn't want to have a TV when they went digital. And so he's since passed, so she doesn't have a TV, but she said she listens to the radio, and she watches films, so she's going to do that on Christmas Day. But you know what? I think loneliness is it's just, I don't know, it always makes me feel so emotional thinking about people on their own and how lonely people are. And I think that if we could just reach out to someone that we know that might be on their own, just to go around, just to say, or even just to ring them and just to say hi. And if you're on your own, just know that all your loved ones and your angels and your, people, the unseen helpers are all around you, and that there are people that if you're feeling like you want to reach out, then reach out, and know that people are out there for you. And it's just one day, isn't it? It really is just one day, but we just all do what we can do. And there's lots of, I'm hearing of all these lovely communities and what people are doing. So maybe it's something that we could think about for next year, what we can do to help people with loneliness. We do get a lot of people in, and we just spend time with them and listen to them, and we just try and do our bit. And I think if we can all do our bit, that will help. Okay, let's just take a moment, breathing in and breathing out, and just giving thanks for all those people that are around us, that love us, that cherish us, and all those people that you love and cherish. I just really feel that. Nice. And let's just send that love out to all the people that will need it, to all the people that do need it. And just know, if we can just send this love out every day, and just know that people that need it will receive it. And maybe if we all just listen just a little bit more, and make space for others in our lives. we just do a little bit more, it will make a difference. Breathing in, breathing out, feeling your feet on the ground. Feeling connected and strong. And wishing you a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year, however you're celebrating it. Knowing I'm here if anybody wants to chat, knowing we're all here as a team at Quest, you can always reach out to us. Have a great one. Lots of love to you. Big hugs. And I'll catch up with you next week. Take care. That's my week wrapped up. What stood out, what shifted, and what I'm taking forward. Now it's over to you. What moments shaped your week? What inspired you? Let's keep the conversation going. Come and connect with me on @thesoulcoach or YouTube and let me know your thoughts. If this episode spoke to you, feel free to share it, tag me, or send it to someone who might enjoy it too. See you next week for another reflection. But until then, take care, stay present, and keep journeying within.